Once again, Sam, I'm sorry we couldn't bring you straight here on the DHV Magellan. That was one hell of a trip, and you must be absolutely knackered. Be sure to take as long as you need to rest before tackling more work. All right? For my part, I'll have a crack at assessing several potential routes for your next main order. We can discuss them when we take a look at the map later on. As for the cargo, I'll let Charlie tell you all about it.
Sam, this is Charlie. Network infrastructure between the Southern Environmental Observatory and Terminal Fort Knott has been disabled for reasons unknown, though we strongly suspect Ghostmech's sabotage is to blame. To address this, we've decided to reroute network traffic through the F7 North Distribution Center. However, the distance is too great for us to establish a direct connection at this time. That being the case, we'll need to utilize the way stations situated between the two sites. The device required to activate them is stored at this facility, collected before embarking on your journey to the distribution center. You know what to do, Sam. We'll rendezvous on site later.
Thank you for coming back. Please wait while I check orders. You really went above and beyond. My research is...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I had best return to my research. Take care, and say hi to our friend.
Order complete. Well done.
Listen up, Sam. The F7 North Distribution Center is a long ways away, and by my reckoning, there's a number of different viable routes. The shortest, most direct path would involve you cutting through the snowy mountains, a dangerous proposition to say the least. You might find zip lines, ladders, and other structures en route to make your life a little easier, but without those conveniences, you'll need to make that deadly trek the hard way. If you're still keen, make sure you pack all the mountain climbing essentials and then some. Alternatively, you could forego the mountain route and circle round to take advantage of the roads to the east. Though if they're still in disrepair, or there aren't any bridges or other structures available, you'll need to come prepared to put in some work. Finally, heading west around the mountains would mean retracing your steps and going back the way you came. A fair few porters have already made use of that route since you paved the way. I imagine you'll find it easier going than the first time through. That route will also bring you close to the monorail. Get it up and running, and you can catch a ride too. Ultimately though, the route you take and the methods you utilize are entirely up to you. So take a moment to weigh your options and prepare as you deem fit.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Order accepted. Thank you. That's the spirit. Gotcha. Woohoo! Been wondering when you charge.
報告はどうかな。これはお宝。やばいやばい、テンション上がってきたべこ。
Now displaying your current porter grade.
ほんとサンキューべこ。おつべこでした。
Order completed. Well done. Order accepted. Thank you.
that one.
Yeah!
You're mine.
appreciate your willingness to work late. I'm checking your orders now. I sometimes forget just how much work you've done for us. But the records tell the tale. You're our go-to guy. Now displaying your current porter grade. Nights around here get really dark, so be careful. Till next time.
Order completed. Well done. Order accepted. Thank you.
Southern of South Fort Knott, was it? To think his mentor was instrumental to the development of the DHV Magellan's propulsion systems. One could go so far as to say that he's one of our vessel's many fathers. All right, Let's focus on the task at hand.
I appreciate your willingness to work late. Let's see about those orders. My, this is quite the bounty. You did well to bring it all here on your own. Research is going swimmingly thanks to you. And so I'd like you to have this. I've increased your materials allocation. Take as much as you require.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
This is a new defensive device designed for use with a pickup off-roader. It automatically targets and neutralizes rockets and other projectiles. You do well to equip it if you're anticipating an encounter with enemies using such weaponry. Ghost technology was instrumental in the development of this defensive system. As were you, Sam. Until next time, I wish you all the best.
Order completed. Well done. Order accepted. Thank you.
Hook that one. snag it. That's the way.
Decided to brave the wilds at night, I see. The oppressive darkness can feel like a weight on one's car. Take care that it doesn't break yours. Now then, I believe I have orders to review. An incredible, unbelievable amount. You are a man unbound by mortal limitations. Still doing what you can for us all, I see. If you're looking to liven things up, maybe this will help. I've increased your materials allocation, so why not use more? My treat.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
This, my friend, is a rather unique sign. Should you decide to place it in the field, those adrift in the tar currents may sense your thoughts and desires and elect to seek you out. Especially since you're a porter so wholly dedicated to his craft. One who occasionally takes more cargo than he can realistically handle. At such times, consider leaving some of your load beneath one of these signs. If serendipity smiles upon you, someone might come along and lend you a hand. Only one way to find out. And with that, I wish you good fortune.
Order completed. Well done.
You're mine.
stands a shadow of a man shaped just like me.
Gotcha.
My curiosity keeps me confused. Still I stand here on my own, with nothing left to lose.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Hook that one.
And with the rain I don't accept, wash away my sins. Simple trouble my walk home.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
And in the middle of the dark,
so that's the place, huh?
street.
Good evening, Sam. Your operating credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
This is the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests. Decontamination in progress. Waste detected. Welcome, Sam.
Feels good.
I'm guessing you're Sam, right? You've come a very long way just to make this delivery. I should only need a moment to inspect the cargo. I feel flattered to receive something that's clearly been handled with so much care. I've been looking forward to seeing you. Hopefully this won't be the last time. Okay. Use your Cupid to put us online.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Well, looks like we're finally on the chiral network.
I really respect what you drawbridge folks have been doing. Being a part of it all is such a great honor. The situation here was pretty dire, but deep down, I just knew that with your help, we'd get through it. It broke my heart when the Earth opened up and swallowed Cardinal Fort Knott. Ever since that day, the tar currents and chiral fields have only grown more unstable. I doubt these anomalies will get any better until you finish linking up the continent. But only a bit further to go, right? I'm sure we can finish strong. I just hope all the ghost mechs sighted in this region lately won't slow you down. They're with Higgs, right? He has everyone worried. So, to better prepare you for whatever he has planned, I've shared data for a quadruple rocket launcher. Don't hesitate to use it to keep yourself safe. Once upon a time, I had aspirations of joining Fragile Express. Wanted to work alongside the living legend herself. Help her to reconnect the world, one delivery at a time. But circumstances often dictate the course of our lives, you know? So I ended up joining an APAC distribution team instead. Regardless of who I work for, I'd like to try and support Fragile's mission. Do what I can to unite the people in the same way she has. Yeah. The ground beneath it became incredibly unstable. Possibly due to the craziness with the tar currents. With the city gone, an alternate route for chiral network expansion had to be devised. The plan was to extend the network from the Southern Environmental Observatory to Terminal Fort Knott, though that's no longer an option either. But I'm confident that the network stabilizer you brought is just the thing we need to deal with this latest complication. We'll do what we can to provide support. Looking forward to working with you. Well, as the name suggests, it launches powerful rockets. We developed it here using old data we dug up. The rockets fly in a straight line and are capable of inflicting far more damage than most conventional munitions. They're not only highly effective against ghost mechs, but BTs as well. I've heard that Higgs has already made his way as far as the Southern Environmental Observatory. So you'll need powerful armaments to deal with him. That said, this launcher is absolutely devastating. A little too devastating, perhaps. Under no circumstances must you use it on another human being. Thank you again for stopping by. So you know, we intend to continue research and development of powerful technologies. We'll give it everything we've got, but with our limited number of staff, it might take a while. And we'd appreciate any help you can provide as well. I wish you and all the drawbridge folks the very best of luck.
Sam, the tar currents are behaving strangely again. We're unable to rendezvous with you just yet. The conditions are similar to when we observed that tarfall phenomenon before. I strongly urge you to proceed with caution.
This is Neil's doing, Sam. I'm sure we'll find him waiting for you beyond the tarfall. You need to confront him one last time. There's still so much we don't know about what happened 11 years ago. The nature of his relationship with Lucy, the baby that she was carrying at the time, and Lou, who was apparently born back then too. We need to see how all these pieces fit together if we're ever going to find the whole truth. So meet with Neil Vanna and settle things once and for all.